The United States government is the largest child trafficker and human trafficker in modern history. There's not even a second best. The United States government, uh, via their policy decisions and directly because of the politicians in Washington, D.C., and the decisions that they've made to open our border and leave it wide open. This isn't left versus right. This is the entire United States government. So I want to be very clear on that. If they are not with a parent, they then become property of the United States government. The last thing you want your child to be is property of the United States government. Now, because of the policies that Alejandro Mayorkas has created and that Xavier Becerra has created now. Alejandro Mayorkas is director of DHS, or was the director of DHS under the Biden administration. So he was the director of the Department of Homeland Security. He creates this quasi public private partnership with the Mexican cartels. And then HHS director Xavier Becerra and the director of ORR, Robin Marcos, create this public-private partnership with these NGOs, and together, this quasi-public-private partnership turns America into the child trafficking capital of the world. But you're going to ask how? So, in a normal trafficking situation, when we talk about trafficking children, there's two really dangerous parts of the journey for a child trafficker. The second most dangerous is bringing the merchandise across the border, and the first most dangerous is actually delivering that merchandise to a buyer in America. Now, this system that our government has created, this quasi public private partnership, what we're seeing now is we're seeing cartels branding their merchandise. And by branding it, I mean taking a child and writing on his arm with permanent marker a name, a phone number, and an address before that child's delivered to a border patrol agent. Or they'll safety pin a phone number. They'll literally draw on marker on a sheet of paper and they'll safety pin it to the kid's shirt, or they'll put it in a little plastic baggie and put it in his back pocket or in his book bag, and or they'll put it on a lanyard, and they literally just toss these kids over the border wall, or they hand them over to some random adult and they say, hey, we need you, here's $10, we need you to walk this child to the border, or hey, here's $25, we need you to say that you just found this child in the, along the riverbank, and you didn't want to leave him there, so you brought him here to the border.